May was an interesting month for the Toronto real estate market, and I want to share with you how things played out and where that leaves us today. A quick reminder that I focus on two key metrics: the sales to new listing ratio, which I believe demonstrates demand, and months of inventory, which demonstrates supply. I think knowing which way these two numbers are moving can indicate whether we're bound to see either an increase or a decrease in prices, or whether the market will remain steady. For Toronto's core, the sales to new listing ratio, that demand metric, was 37% in May, down from 48% in April. At 37%, it would seem that dynamics favor buyers at the moment, although it's very dependent on the property, as the best ones out there still get plenty of attention. The months of inventory, or MOI, a supply metric for Toronto's core in May, was 2.2, another increase from 1.6 in April. It would take 2.2 months for all of the current available inventory to sell, which isn't a lot of time, but bear in mind that in March, just 2 months ago, it was 0.8, so things are changing rapidly. What I said in last month's update was that unless we saw a sharp increase in sales through May, then the total available inventory would continue to grow. That would cause prices to begin to decline by reasonable amounts in the coming months. Well, sales fell by 9%, new listings increased by 19%, and active inventory grew by 26%. This all leads to favorable conditions for buyers for the first time in about 4 to 5 years. Now for Etobicoke, North York, and Scarborough, the trend for the sales to new listing ratio only fell by 4 points to 40%. But bear in mind that these areas saw a steep decline from March to April. From April to May, sales fell 9% and new listings essentially stayed consistent. Meanwhile, the supply metric, months of inventory, or MOI, for the outer areas of Toronto is 2, a somewhat modest increase from April's 1.6 mark. Active inventory increased by about 12%, so conditions got a little bit better for buyers, but not by much. For the most part, I would say the conditions in those outer areas stayed consistent with April. For both the core and the outer regions, I foresee a slow summer for sellers. With another interest rate increase, I don't see a spike in sales coming up, but I do see some sellers realizing they've missed the boat and scrambling to try and get on the market and get sold. I'm Jamie Harnish, Toronto Real Estate Navigator with Bosley Real Estate. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate you watching, and it would thrill me if you would like this video, if you'd subscribe to my channel, hit the bell so you can get notifications for upcoming videos.